I am super excited to finally share this project with you. Today I'm going to be making these hair clips using Kat Scrappiness products. So the question is, have you started your holiday crafting yet? We are here to help you get all inspired with Christmas in July. This is the Kat Scrappiness Hop. We are a hashtag hop. It's KS Xmas in July. And it's a giveaway video hop. The Kat Scrappiness creative crew is making some videos for this hop to get you all inspired and all ready for Christmas time. This is a giveaway hop, and you will have a chance for a $15 gift certificate to Kat Scrappiness. The winner will be announced at the Kat Scrappiness Crafts channel, and you have until July 30th to enter. So make sure you sign up for the Kat Scrappiness newsletter and fill out the raffle copter. And if you like my content and you enjoy what I am doing, and so are the other crew members of Kat Scrappiness, consider joining us and subscribing. Let's get started. So I cut 2 pieces of the second to the smallest poinsettia out of felt, and I did use my metal plate to cut these, and I am using a 16 gauge metal that I got from the jewelry section at my craft supply store. And I'm using needle nose pliers to make a loop. Then I'm marking the middle of where my poinsettia was, and now even though I am a little bit off, there you go, you can see it better. I'm just twisting to make this wire a little bit stronger, and that's going to be petal number 1. Now I'm going to keep twisting a little bit, making sure that this is nice and strong, so then you can actually put some movement into the petals when you are wearing this hair clip. Now I'm going to do a second petal. So I counted, we got 5 petals here. So I'm going to go to the center, and then I'm going to go back out. I'm going to grab in the middle, and I am twisting to do that corner piece. And then I'm just twist, 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 twist until I get again to the middle part. And then I will repeat the process. So you're going to keep repeating this process a total of 5 times. So you're going to go to the corner, do the loop at the end, twist the wire, and then come back all the way to the center, and then create a new petal. Okay? You're going to keep doing this until you have all of them ready, and this is ready to start stitching. Once all the petals are done, make sure you snip that wire with a wire cutter, and then make a loop with your needle nose pliers. I am here making sure that all of the little petals that I created with that wire are the perfect size. I'm kind of bending them to make sure that they reach where they need to reach. And I am ready to start sewing. I actually going to be working with a back stitch. I got this needle that has pretty wide eye, and I am using a crochet thread that matches. It's a little bit of a contrast. It's a lighter blue but it kind of looks really pretty against it with the contrast. I am going to insert my needle, put a small knot, and we're gonna get going. So what I did not do in this project, and I'll probably do it on the next one, is I would actually glue this wire to the felt. Probably with something that has, it's like an E6000 glue. I will try a few glues and let you know on my next video what works best. But what I'm doing is I am just using my crochet thread with 2 threads, and I'm just stitching. I'm just stitching away, and I'm not worried about this because this is going to be the back of it. You could make it the front because it doesn't look bad. It's kind of cute and looks very folksy. So if that is the way that you want it to look, this might be just perfect. And all I'm doing is I am going over with each petal and just stitching from back to front, and just going around, making sure that those stitches are pretty close to each other, okay? So I don't want this wire going anyway. You're going to continue to do these little tiny stitches to attach the wire skeleton to the flower. And when you get to the center, you're going to just wrap it around like it shows here and just keep going to the next petal, okay? So it's going to look something like this. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring some a little bit of the tacky glue. Probably this would not was the best type of glue, but I'm been testing to see which works best. And all I'm doing is so I can attach the second piece of felt on top of it. So I put my second piece of the felt, make sure that it was just matched, and then wait for it to dry. Using a pokey tool, I made little holes so I could stitch and make a blanket stitch. The blanket stitch, you always start from the back, and I'm actually starting in the middle and hiding that knot that I created. And then I'm going to come back exactly on the same hole from behind, and I am going to go from the right and pull that loop. So you always come from the right, okay? So then I'm going to come again from the back, from the hole that I created with the pokey tool. I'm going to pull, and then I'm going to insert my needle from the right and then pull it through. And you'll see me trying to remember if it's right and left, but I'll get it. So again, from the back and then from the right. And do it again from the right. And it helped a lot that I went through with the pokey tool and created the holes, so it's easier for my needle to go through it. Okay, you're gonna keep going around and around and around you go until all the petals, all 5 petals are done. And when you get to the middle, I did the same thing I did with the one layer, which is just wrap around the very thin part towards the center of the flower, and that will not only make you get to the next petal, but it will give the flower some strength right there on the center, because those are really thin pieces at the end of each petal. Okay, let me talk about how to finish this pin. You could use you can use a bobby pin, you can use an alligator clip, you can use a regular bow clip to attach in the back with like an E600 glue. You could also stitch it to the back. For the center, you could add beads, which was what I was thinking of doing, but then I realized with my curly hair, adding beads to the center might not be the best idea, because it might get knotted and all tangled up. So think about it. Think what other ways you can finish it. You could also add more layers of this poinsettia. There are various sizes in this die set that you could attach. Here's a close-up look of what your petal should look like. And this is after I wrapped around and stitched every petal. And now you can see with that wire inside, we can bend this which way you want. And then at the end, what I'm going to do is I am going to put this flower into a hairpin. Depending on what you want or use for your hair, that's what you should use. Don't forget to finish our Kat Scrappiness here and in Instagram.